row.
Okay, so this is our open position, open up in a crowd, and we're gonna email out this video for you guys.
Yeah, so we're thinking about open position stuff, but in a closer space. So we're gonna focus a little bit more on the side-to-side connection and the inside.
Yeah, the inside and the outside of the fellow's hands.
Yeah.
So we first just worked on building connection, right? By doing this little breath, and then compression in and matching it. Right?
Yeah, the contrast of that breath and change is where the follow is like moving out and then she's surprised and
versus just adding the compression by itself. So I need that contrast to feel it. So we started there, and then we did a side step with one hand, I believe. Yeah.
Well, we
so
just did.
So that was it. Yeah. So he's moving. I'll get to where you can see it. He's moving this direction, and then he counters me there. And I feel the pressure build up in my right hand here. And I'm defining my shape of my arm and not letting it go, right? If I didn't match the pressure, that would happen. Oh, sad.
I'm taking advantage of that lag of I've set up something and now I'm gonna quickly change and counter it. And I keep my arm in place with my torso so that I have that.
Then we added on the inside. You can do this on either side, obviously, but we did the inside of the fellow's hand.
Yeah, so an easy way to set this up is like through some rotation. I set up some rotation, but then my hand and my body lags behind a little bit.
And again, because my arm is associated with my body, I'm running into his hand from what he set up versus letting my arm go. It's not going to work, so I have to keep that shape.
Yeah, if this followed through, we wouldn't have the stop. So stop.
Good.
And we can do different rhythms and stuff.
Yeah, we can play with that walking and stopping and that sort of thing. Then we added some vocabulary to use the technique. So we did a little free spin.
Yeah, the first one we did was we start this rotation and the catch the other way, and then release. And so I step in, but I catch her, and then I twist my body a little bit and I release that. We can either do that down the line.
Yeah, you took a side step, which sent me traveling at my turn, right? Or we could play with setting it up as a spin on one foot, depending on where he releases it. He could even release it on my other foot from the wind-up, right? You can kind of play with that. Again, either side works, cross hand you play with. Mm-hmm. And then, our bonus at the end was
we used a similar type of connection, except back in kind of what we're more familiar with, which is away from each other. And we did this back and forward. This is a back, back, forward. Also kind of known as a rock and go, where I asked her to not go as far as she thought she was going to.
Cool. And then we can redirect it, so letting the body position change at the end to here. And because of my momentum, he can actually let me absorb into his fingers, again, the inside of my hand.
Yeah, right there.
Right there. And we can turn it into a turn. Switching places, I'll show it to you again. And again, good for a small little space.
Yeah.
That's it.